First of all, I think it's so sad that we've gotten to this point with our schools, where our schools were taken over by the state. State takeovers are incredibly dangerous, but let's be honest, the city was not doing a good job running the schools before the takeover. That is why it is so important right now that we fight to protect the investments in our schools. What I am most afraid of happening right now in our schools is devastating cuts. It's what happened in the last crisis, and it's what could happen again. And when the cuts came down to the Providence Public Schools a little more than a month ago, hitting Mount Pleasant High especially hard, those cuts were just in anticipation of cuts in the state budget. Cuts we haven't passed yet, cuts I will never vote for. I will never vote for a budget that cuts the Providence Public Schools. And just like we were able to, I fought so hard working together with so many other senators to stop the cuts to the Central Falls Public Schools on the supplemental budget, which would have meant the end of arts and music education. We have to fight so hard, and it's going to be a difficult fight. But with our schools opening in the middle of this pandemic during a very difficult time, we have to make sure that they are not doing it in a period of budget cuts. When it comes to the takeover, it is also really important that we fight back against any efforts to leverage the takeover to further privatize our school system, turn many schools in Providence into corporate charter schools, and to weaken the pay and benefits that our teachers have. One of the biggest problems in Providence at the core of our school system is our teacher shortage. We have a teacher shortage because we don't adequately pay our teachers. And the best way to solve the teacher shortage, which is to adequately fund our schools, to fund our schools justly so that we can afford to hire the high quality teachers that our schools so desperately deserve.